guys, I'm back with another video, and today's video will be my tax refund budget. I always do this, but I always end up like asking you guys. Well, anyway, for me, I always go ahead and actually do a tax refund budget just because I need to always have a plan for my money. It's just the way that I operate. It's the best thing for me in terms of not thinking I'm a bowler, because usually that money is really used just to give me a little cushion. Sorry, I was taking off my script out of my paper. My silhouette has been acting up, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this actual book here. So this is a Erin Condren notebook. It's a take note classic line notebook. You can get these notebooks and I think productivity pages, bullet grid pages, bullet pages, I think, something like that. But these books are only $16.99. I think the price dropped down for $20. They do come in a 7x9 size, as well as the 8. I have the 8.5x11 as well. I do have the 8.5x11 size. I did go ahead and pick this up because I did want to go ahead and test some stickers out in here just to see how it looks. So this is the difference in size. Hopefully you can see like the full size of this. And I'm using this today as maybe like an alternative to the Deluxe monthly. Again, if you're not so interested in possibly having like those note pages, the calendar view, then this may be for you. Is basically the same thing as a 7x9, and we're just going to try it out today. I am doing this on camera for the first time, so hopefully this is not a fail and my stickers actually fit in there. But I thought it was a cheaper alternative to somebody that don't want to pay $30 and $40 for a planner. I say this all the time, that you can go ahead and do the things that work for you. Now, you might not want to pay $16 for a notebook either. I will say that the paper quality on here is pretty good. It's the same quality that you get with any of the planners, as well as you get the option to change your cover up, like all the spiral bound notebooks that Erin Condren offer. So I am going to skip this first page just because it's like that page, and then we're just going to see how the stickers fit. And for the most part, I think it's going to be the same thing as the 7x9 because it's the same dimensions. And there you go. So I did go ahead and just use the same pattern that I have for February, because obviously my pieces is hitting at the end of this month. If it hit in March, I probably would have ended up doing doing one of the March patterns, but it did hit in February. So we're just going to plan out our goal with that money. And honestly, I'm just using a paycheck kit. I didn't make any like special kit for this. I just thought I just needed the script for the most part. And that's that. So the whole point of me doing this was to show people that you can take any little ordinary notebook and make it into what it is that you want it to be. Did I even invite you to my channel? If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell for notifications of my next upload. And now we'll get into the stickers. So I am going to skip this first page just because it's like that page, and then we're just going to see how the stickers fit in there. And for the most part, I think it's going to be the same thing as the 7x9 because it's the same dimensions. And then you the budget. Okay, so by income, obviously, I'm gonna break it into the actual 3 refunds that I'm expecting. So it's gonna be federal, state, and I'm gonna put New York and then state, New Jersey. Now, I do live in New Jersey, but I work in New York. And I believe that my job taxes me for both New York and New Jersey. So that's why I put 2. When I file my taxes, I do have to file the state separately. So I have to file for New Jersey, and then I have to file for New York as well. I'm just gonna move this over just a little bit. Maybe not, because now I feel like it's too over. I didn't want it to be like so far over to the page. So my federal income tax check was $9,144. My state check was $1,892. And then New Jersey, somehow I ended up owing $98, which is neither here nor there. I honestly think, well, I know that my return, my first W-2 return that was given to me was not correct, and they actually sent me an amended one, but I didn't have time. If it was like a large amount that ended up owing New Jersey, then I probably would have, you know, just went ahead and filed another one, but I'll just do it for, you know, I'll go ahead and stick with what it is that I have for right now. And then we'll go ahead and leave it. Girl, this piece. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna stick this thing here. I'm sorry for the silence. So we're just gonna go ahead and add up everything. So we have 91.44, 18.92 equals 11,036, but we're gonna take away $98 because as soon as those hit, New Jersey is gonna get their little measly $98. I really believe it's 96, but we'll leave it. So that's gonna give me a grand total of $10,938. So we're going to skip a line, and then we're just going to go down on the expenses and where I'm going to allocate this money to. So first and foremost, I do have to pay back loans and stuff that I did go ahead and borrow. So I am going to list my expenses and the categories that I want to allocate money to, and we're going to go from there. So we have Bella, which I'm not going to go into, it's private, but I'm going to budget $1,000 towards that. I have car repair. So every year I usually just go ahead and do any major repairs that need to get done on my car. So that's like that's not in my sinking fund. So my sinking funds, when I save for car repair, is usually like for brakes or for oil changes, stuff like that. Any major things like me getting new tires or anything like that, I do go ahead and take my refund out because tires are very expensive. So we have $100. We're gonna allocate altogether, I'm gonna do about 800. Then I have my mother. I need to give her $800 because I owe her that. Honestly, I have a new fridge here, but I'm gonna allocate the money to there because for sure I'm almost positive that I won't be getting a new one, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna allocate it anyway, and that's $600 I'm gonna allocate funds towards. I have debt, which I'm basically gonna go like that. I'm gonna allocate another 1,000 towards that. And then I have clothing, which is for me and Leia, and I allocated $1,000 towards that. I probably won't end up spending that much, but and when I say I'm gonna allocate to that, it might go. I have a sinking funds for clothes, so it might go ahead and go to that as well. We'll just see. You know, for me, I don't really go anywhere, so that might just be like a bag or something. Who knows? So we have 1,000, we have 800, 600, and 2,000 equals 3,400 that we have allocated towards these expenses, and left out of the 10,938 we have $7,538. Now I am going to get my savings piggy because the rest of that money is going to be saved, and then I'm gonna have a little fun because I do think I deserve it, but I'm thinking I'm in my budget planner. That's funny. I'm gonna just take the piggies off of this one because it's easier. So I have 2 savings accounts. So I have Leia savings, and then I have my just rainy day fund. I'm gonna take 6,000 of the 75, and we're gonna go 3 here and 3 here, and that gives me a savings account of 6,000. We're gonna bank that, and then from the 6,000 we have left over Let me just do this correctly, because sometimes this calculator gets me tight. So we have 10, 9, 38, take away 34, 75, 38, take away equals 15, 38 is what we have left over. And that's going to be, I don't know what I'll do with that. Left over, we might use it to stuff sinking funds, and stuff and cash envelopes for March. So that in the end leaves me with more money. And if we're gonna do that, then we're gonna go ahead and just look at my March budget. And if you haven't checked that out, you could go ahead and do that. So we have 190 and 600. And that leaves me with a total of 748. And we'll go ahead and put that into my allowance. And when I mean like my allowance, that'll be my allowance probably, I don't know, I might just go ahead and add that on to my little clothing category, but I don't know. I am in the market for a new crossbody bag, but we'll just see how that goes. That might just be tacked on into the rainy day fund, but this is going to be my tax refund budget for 2019 in the 2000s. And you guys know, comment down below, let me know what you're doing with your tax refund. Are you putting it all towards debt? Are you putting it towards a new car? What it is that you're doing? Are you using it to put down, you know, are you using it to put down a down payment on a house? I am moving, so most likely, you know, I might take that and just use it as a deposit for a new apartment, or just save it for moving expenses. That's an option as well for me, depending on how everything goes in the next couple of weeks, because I am looking to move. This is all the way like over, but I'm not even gonna fix it. Hopefully, again, if you guys are interested in picking up one of these notebooks, they are $16, the regular sell for this, but I do have a $10 off referral for a first-time purchase on the Erin Condren website. So you could go ahead and basically get this book for $6. The notebook for $6, and you get to change the covers, add dashboards, anything that is made for the planners that's on the website can also fit inside these books, because again, they are the same size dimensions. I did not get mine personalized, but you can also personalize them as well. So for your $16, you get to do a lot if that's what you plan on doing. But thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and leave me comments down below. I do like to interact with the people that's actually watching me and supporting me. I have no problem commenting, so let me know what you plan on doing again for your refund this month, and or not this month, or wherever you go ahead and pick it up. But I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.